Ready to meet your shadow where it is? It's that time of year again. There's so much going on astrologically this week that I'm wondering if it's just me or is your head spinning too. Let me try to explain. So we started this Monday with a beautiful full moon in Pisces, and we've been riding that energy through today, where we have the Autumn Equinox, which will then be followed by the start of Libra season, beginning tomorrow. A lot going on this week, right? So what does this all mean? Well, let's start with the full moon in Pisces. In order to fully understand Pisces, one needs to take a look at its ruling planet, Neptune. Neptune is the planet that governs illusions, dreams, our subconscious mind, spirituality, karma, and anything private or hidden out of view. This is also a time when we may experience some heightened emotions, enhanced psychic ability, perception, and intuition, as well as experience some pretty wild or vivid dreams. This does make sense, though, as those with Pisces placements are considered the psychics or empaths of the zodiac. Perfect time to tap into your subconscious and intuition, right? So with all that being said, what does a full moon in Pisces mean for us? Well, this is a perfect time for introspection and for checking in with that hidden side of ourselves. This full moon is one that has probably pulled you into your deepest feelings and emotions, or has you looking at anything you prefer to keep hidden away. Now, right on the heels of the full moon in Pisces, we are ushered into the fall or autumn equinox. This is one of 2 times per year when the sun crosses the Earth's equator, so today the length of the day and night are the same. And from now through the winter solstice, the days will begin to be shorter and the nights will become longer. This is also a great time for us to stop and honor our ancestors, as this is that time of year that they would have gathered to reap the harvest of what they had planted during the spring and summer seasons. Because the days and nights are equal at this time, this is also symbolically a reminder that our light and our shadow are equally as important to us, our lives, and our development. Ooh, what a busy week, and we're not even done yet. Following the autumn equinox, we have the start of Libra season. And what do we know about Librans? Well, they love balance, fairness, and mediation. Librans love to consider all sides of everything. This is the season where we can take a look outside of ourselves to examine how we relate to others, how we can meet people where they are, and where we can compromise to find equilibrium and balance within ourselves and our relationships. Okay, so what do we do with all this information and energy available to us this week? Well, this is a powerful time of transformation as we head into fall and then winter, the season of death and rebirth. You can start by harnessing this powerful Pisces full moon to surrender spiritually. With heightened intuition and the energy of the autumn equinox, where the veil between worlds begins to thin, we can release the illusion of separation, meaning this is a perfect time for form to meet spirit, where seen meets unseen and where known meets unknown. This is an ideal time to pause, reflect, go within, and check in with spirit to see if you receive any feedback on where you are. Honor your beautiful ancestors at this time as well. Remember and pay tribute to all they were, sacrificed, and contributed to get you and yours where you are today. Also, take this time to honor and acknowledge your own harvest, growth, and expansion. Take time to reflect and to see what has worked for you over the spring and summer. Reap the harvest from what you've sown and acknowledge what hasn't worked and what you may need to release. With the energy of the autumn equinox and as we head into fall, this is a perfect reminder to let the dead leaves in our lives fall away. Nothing was meant to be held on to forever. There is a season for everything. Take time to examine what has worked and what you can hold on to and what you need to release to facilitate advancement in all areas of your life. As you do this, though, remember to be easy with yourself. Be compassionate with anything hidden that may come up for you. Always remember that your light and your dark are equally as important, and part of our spiritual journey entails accepting and learning to integrate both sides to become the highest versions of ourselves. So, after using the introspective energy of the Pisces full moon to evaluate all that came forth as a result of the autumn equinox, and after assessing our progress so far this year, we are now armed with all we need to enter Libra season and bring some equilibrium and balance into our lives. After all of that serious introspection, We need the lighthearted, charming energy of Libra to make the tough decisions about any changes we may need to make for ourselves. This is the perfect time to consider the relationships in our lives, evaluate the flow of give and take, and where we may lack or need to set or strengthen boundaries. Libra season allows us to bring balance to our inner and outer worlds, release any drama, and push through beyond our fears. This is the beautiful thing about working with spirit and the astrological cycles. If we do so consistently throughout the year, we end up cycling through every area of our lives in the same way as nature does. So, if you find time, harness the remaining energy from this week's Pisces full moon to evaluate where you are during this autumn equinox. Take this opportunity this Libra season provides to bring balance and harmony into your life. After all, we may need all the balance we can get ahead of next week's Mercury retrograde. Thanks for tuning in, The Rebellious Gem.